basics, and I've gotten a couple questions over the last couple weeks, month or so, about knives. You know, how I sharpen them, what's the best knife to use for what application, and well, I'm a chef, and us chefs take our knives very, very seriously. You know, every now and then we'll lend our knives to a sous chef or whatever, but they damn well better sharpen it pretty good with one of these guys when they're done, because there's nothing worse than a dull knife. All the ER studies will tell you that's how people end up, is with dull knives, and you're trying to slice bagels, all that kind of stuff. Follow these instructions, and you'll stay out of ER. All right, so I have this steel here. The steel works perfectly for sharpening all these knives here, and what it has is it has all these grooves, very minute grooves that the friction of the knife catches against, and that's what peels very, very minute little peels of the steel off of these knives. So what I'm going to first do actually is to tell you a little bit about each of these knives. These are my 4 personal favorite. Here I have a paring knife, perfect for actually peeling a pear or an apple or a peach. Anything where you're trying to take a small skin out, you can use it for taking skin off of a very intricate part of the chicken if you need to. But the important thing you want to do is hold it and then just rotate your fruit or vegetable or whatever it is around it versus actually moving your knife. My other favorite, here we have a flexible boning knife. This works perfectly, actually, talking about chicken again, for getting underneath and pulling some of that fatty layer, or perfect for skinning a fish. It works well because obviously it bends and get in some of those grooves, almost kind of like that guy, but on a bigger scale. Here is my 8-inch chef's knife, my personal favorite, kind of my go-to in the kitchen. I use it for just about anything except for slicing bread, which is actually this guy here. My serrated knife, it's got these grooves here, these teeth that work well for obviously slicing bread because they dig right in versus actually pushing down, and also work perfect for slicing tomatoes or things like that. You're not going to make a mess. So those are the 4 knives, and these first 3 closest to you guys, we're going to slice, we're going to sharpen all the exact same way, super easy. And then this other one, we're going to do almost the exact opposite, but I'll show you here in a second. So I'll take my personal favorite, the 8-inch chef knife, and what you're going to do here is take the steel, and you're going to put the knife flat against it. And what you're really looking to do is make about a 10-degree angle upwards. And what that's going to do is allow for your knife to sharpen at that exact angle. So angle it upwards, and then you're going to want to just go right across to the very end, and you're going to start to build that edge there. Do the exact same thing here on the bottom, put it down, and then a 10-inch angle, and you want to work your way all the way across. Do this about 8 or 10 times, you'll feel it getting sharp, and then you're good. Alright, so now the serrated knife obviously works a little bit differently because you have these serrations. You're not going to be able to do it the exact same way. So instead, we'll actually do it from, let's see here, sorry, I'm going to turn myself around. We'll start out here, working in. You hear that kind of weird noise? That's the noise you're looking for. And there we go, guys. So that's how you sharpen your knives. What you really want to do after each application